Cub in 1918 or something? I mean, this is the old school uni. I like it.
No,
it fits with the gray pants today, right?
Right. I saw the uni doing interleague play against the Red Sox. And I said, man, that's pretty neat. Maybe, you know, if we go back, we might have different results. So it was pretty eye-catching.
Well, it's always great to have you back here at Wrigley Field. Been a long-time special assistant with the Marlins. But you're always a Chicago Cub, and you know that. Fans here still love you and always will.
Well, it just doesn't change. I mean, look at this. This is what I remember. Daytime baseball, Saturday afternoon, and the bleachers filled to capacity.
2 down here, Soriano batting. As Florida leads the Cubs 11-3. Vasquez has been excellent today. Stanton out in right has had a heck of a day. How has your life changed since you officially became a Hall of Famer? You've always been a Hall of Fame guy and a Hall of Fame player, but with that stamp on there now, how has your life changed?
Well, I try not to let it affect me too much. And what I mean by that is I was always a humble individual, kind of quiet, laid back. And with the Hall of Fame comes a lot of requests at the time. It can get to be overwhelming. A lot of time, it can be time consuming, but I try and really evaluate what it is that people are looking for, what their expectations are, and try and be accommodating as possible. But, you know, that's something that it's a tag that you're going to have as long as you live, and it's a wonderful feeling, and I just say, try to be as accommodating as I can.
It probably takes you a little bit longer to sign autographs now because you have to put the HOF in the year you were elected, right?
Yeah, it takes a little while, but you know what? That's all well and good.
Yes, indeed.
Jeff Conine, another special assistant we see in uniform in Florida. And, you know, even the younger guys, they'll know Jeff, they'll know you. You have to remind them about Tony, who was the RBI machine in Cincinnati. I mean, to have a couple of Hall of Famers standing around the cage is a nice resource for any young hitter, isn't it?
Yeah, well, they, you know, have their choice, and they try to pick the brains of each of us. But, you know, it goes a little bit more than that. We try not to talk just hitting, but make sure that they don't take that out on the field with them defensively. You play on both sides of the field, and I enjoy the opportunity that I get to work with the outfield instructor because we have a young group here, but they work hard, diligently, day in and day out, and they want to perform out there as well as at the plate.
Well, you look at your career, Hawk. I mean, you were a hero throughout the country of Canada when you started your career. You were adored by Cub fans when you came here. You eventually got to play for your hometown team, and now you work for your hometown team, and you're in the Hall of Fame. You've worked very hard to get to this place, but I'm sure you don't have any regrets about how it's going.
Not at all. When I look back, you know, even as painful as it was, I wouldn't change anything because it made me appreciate my ability. Of course, you had to step your work ethic up a little bit, but I don't have any regrets. It played out the way that it did, and it just made me mindful of everything that I had to do on a daily basis.
And we would be remiss if we didn't give a nice plug to your good friend Dave Van Horn, a longtime Expos voice, now the voice of the Marlins. He will get the Ford C. Frick Award. And I'm sure getting nervous, he'll be giving his speech in Cooperstown, the radio voice of the Marlins. Congratulations again, Hawk. Great to see you as always here at Wrigley.
All right, thank you. Thank you, guys.
Always good to see you.
Okay.